And we say good morning to you. Broadcasted live. We are here again at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton on this Monday. Hope you hope you had a great weekend. We did. I'm ready to go for another work week. So we're here today at Chick-fil-A. We've got the three senoritas over here. We got Tommy and Molly and Brenda in the house, and they're going to get special privileges, I guess, for lack of a better term. They're going to get some Tom Taylor sweatshirts. Going to present to them here on the air. We'll do that coming up here in just a few minutes. Birthdays today. Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses having a birthday. His birthday would say he is 61 years old today. Also, you send happy birthday greetings going out to former NBC News anchorman Tom Brokaw having a birthday. He's 83 today. And also Mike Farrell. He played on MASH. Can't remember the role he played. Was it Trapper John? Can't remember, but he's 84 today. And so those are the birthdays. Mike Farrell, 84. Tom Brokaw, 83. Axl Rose, 61. Brenda Grindstaff's having a birthday today. Happy birthday to Brenda Grindstaff. And Jules Roberts having a birthday today. If you know Brenda Grindstaff from the credit union, or if you know Jules Roberts from just Jules Roberts, be sure and give them a call. Wish them a happy birthday because they're birthday kids today on this Monday, February the 6th, 2023. Now, we've got more folks qualified. We're giving away this Friday. We have 3 heart-shaped tins full of nuggets for someone, brownies and chocolate cookies for someone else, and chicken minis for someone else. We're going to give those away this Friday. You've got to get qualified. All you have to do is subscribe to the Tom Taylor Sports Show on YouTube. That's all you got to do. And you'll put your name in the hat. We've got some folks. The list continues to grow, so we'll tell you some of the folks that have already qualified, put their name, subscribe to the Tom Taylor Sports Show on YouTube, got themselves in the bucket. All right? Gabe Short, sir, would you please come up here, clear your throat, and let it rip with the national anthem. Then we got the ladies over here going to put them on the air. But first, here's Gabe with the national anthem of the greatest country in the world and the verse of the day here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And
oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet waved o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
one of our great sponsors on Cyclone Football, again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursinghome.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Look who has stopped by. The three senoritas. Tommy, Brenda, Molly. Right?
Right.
There you go. Now, if you missed the show last week, I said, if you come back by, would you like to have Tom Taylor sweatshirts? They said, we'd love to have Tom Taylor sports sweatshirts. You're Cyclone fans, right?
Right.
All right, so here's what we've done. So we went and produced from them sweatshirts. So here is Brenda's. It looks like that.
Right. Cool.
There's Miss Brenda's.
Thank you.
All right. And let's see, this one would be the small, which would be
Miss Molly.
Little Miss Molly. Little Miss Molly, there we go. She's got the small. So there you go. You have the small.
Thank you.
And, oh, let's go spill. I'll put that right there. And here's the medium. And this goes to Miss Tommy.
Yes.
There you go. Now, your
you.
homework assignment is to go put those on over top of your clothes so I can get a picture of you. Can we do that?
We
That'd
can
be
do that.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie, right? Or,
That's right.
or Curly, Moe, and Larry, or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's better.
Yeah, that's better.
That suits us better.
So these ladies rearranged their day because you normally meet here on
Tuesday.
Tuesdays. They said, we're coming back on Monday because he said he's going to get us a sweatshirt. So they came back to get a sweatshirt, and they got it. So that's good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now you'll be warm.
Thank you.
Will you wear it, or you sell it, or eBay it, or do you
No,
go,
we wear
Wear
them.
it.
go sell?
I'll have to look for you at the ball game.
And look for us at the ball game. So
There you go.
you can wear them in the spring because when we have baseball, it'll be cold out there in baseball too,
It's colder than
Or-
football season.
or football season. Amen. So there you go.
We can wear them to Chick-fil-A.
You can wear them to Chick-fil-A. You can wear them anywhere you want to wear them. You can mow the grass in them. You can go play. Do you guys play bunco? Do y'all play bridge or bunco or anything?
No.
No. Do you play pickleball? Or you just come over here and hang out at the
We just
Chick-fil-A?
hang out at Chick-fil-A. It's more exciting.
It is more
here.
exciting.
Babysit.
And you babysit.
Our grandbabies and
That's
nieces
what
and
old women
nephews.
do.
That's what old women do.
Babysit and hang out at
Sit around,
Chick-fil-A.
hang out at Chick-fil-A, drink coffee,
Right.
and solve the problems of the world.
Right, exactly. That's
what old women do, okay.
If they'd listen to us.
They just won't listen.
That's
I understand. I feel the same way. Nobody listens to us, do they?
Exactly. They don't.
We could run this country. They let us,
That's
couldn't
exactly.
Yeah.
We could.
Tommy would take over. She'd be. Which one of you would be the president?
Tommy.
Tommy. Apparently so. Who would be the vice president?
Molly.
Molly. So Brenda, what would be your occupation? What would be your title?
I'll be their secretary.
Secretary. There you go. So now it's President Tommy Tuberville, Vice President Molly Glover, and Secretary Brenda Lewis. That's awesome.
That is.
So we drink coffee, come over and solve the problems of the world, and other than that, and babysit grandbabies.
Exactly.
And spoil them and hand them back, right?
Exactly.
All right. Well, I told them I'd get them some sweatshirts, and now they've got them. So.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
much.
You're
Thank
welcome. You ladies are.
We enjoy seeing you.
Well, I enjoy seeing you too.
You're the best.
I'm the best. Okay. Well, thank you very much. You're very sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We enjoyed it.
Can you give me a high five? Least you can do.
Yeah, sure can.
There's one. And then the president, President Turbeville. I
There
just
you
touched
go.
excellence. President Tommy Turbeville, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We'll take.
Thank you.
These ladies are a piece of work, is what they are. We'll take a break. We'll be right back, and we'll take a look at some sports. And Leslie joins us from Sycamore Shoals next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Hey, my name is Dante, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is the authentic taste of it. You can tell it's freshly breaded, seasoned perfectly, and it just has this unique taste that compares to no other. Once I bite into it,
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
At Chick-fil-A Caraway Village, we always look forward to seeing Ellie. Nick also.
Ellie just gets excited and bolts right towards them.
She loves to come and get the bag and trots right back to Nick.
We never even had to ask them to hand her the bag. The team members just automatically knew to do it. It was just that little thing, that level of customer service that kind of blew my mind.
We're just really glad that Nick shared Ellie with us. We take care of our guests, whether they're two-legged or four-legged.
Back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show. Look who stopped by. She's in the house. It's Super Bowl week, by the way. We're going to be talking about the Super Bowl. Got NASCAR talking about here in a few minutes. High school basketball. Got lots going on. Hello to my boys out there working in the field. Carl and Poppy and Michael and all the guys. Kyle, the boys are out there hanging sheetrock today. We appreciate you guys very, very much. They always have me on the old boom box at the work site. I don't know, are you guys in North Carolina today working? I don't know where you are working today, but wherever you are, hello to you. Thank you. Hello, Carrie Reed. How you doing, lady? Saw Carrie the other day, and I prayed for her husband. So I saw Carrie, and I said, "Are you Mr. Reed?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Can I pray for you?" He said, "Yeah." Right in the middle of the gym, I said, "Let me pray for you, because you got your hands full. She's a piece of work." He laughed, and she laughed, and it was a good time. Hello, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for coming. She comes every Monday. Tell us what's going on at Sycamore Shoals State Park. So the auditions are done.
The auditions are done. There's a makeup Tuesday night via Zoom.
Yeah.
February 7th, 6 to 7 o'clock p.m. So if they want more information about it, just call the park. If you missed your chance to try out, Tom.
Well, that was subtle. You missed your chance, Tom. So, yeah, they're wanting me to, you want me to narrate or something you want me to do? I can't remember what you want me to do, but he told me what he wanted, so I can't remember what it was. What's the gentleman who runs it?
The gentleman that runs it.
That you bring over here all the time?
Oh.
Went totally blank. Used to teach.
No.
Used to teach Northeast State.
Oh, Dr. Keith Young.
Keith Young. Dr.
Yes.
Young said.
Excellent.
Yes, he is. He's all about me doing something. We'll see. But anyway, the auditions are down to the one
makeup
Make
on
good.
Zoom.
Yeah.
Tuesday night,
All
6
right.
to 7. Call the park.
Park's
All right.
busy even in February. What's going on in the
Yes.
park?
Well, on February, and that it may be full, haven't checked today, but February 17th and 18th, they're doing a special Death and Mourning in Early America at Carter Mansion. Mr. Chad Bogart will be doing that. Very interesting. Not only will it be tours of the mansion, but it'll be the death practices they had back then. He's doing it because that's the month at Carter Mansion, because that's the month that Elizabeth McLean Carter, Landon Carter's wife, passed away in February.
Oh, really?
So, long time ago, yeah. So that's why he's doing that. One that's coming up at 1st of March, March the 5th, and I'm really excited about it, is Irish dancing. We're going to have the Irish dance teacher from Appalachian Irish Dance Company come and teach Irish dance at the park, and it'll be on a March 5th, and I can't remember the time. I've not got it with me, but
You'll have it next week.
Yes, they'll be able to register online towards the end of the week.
Yeah.
So
Irish dancing.
It'll be exciting.
Is that where they go?
Yeah, they put them beside their.
Yeah.
You don't move your arms.
Don't move your arms.
Nope. And she's going to teach us some Irish step dancing.
What was the name of that show? The tour. The group went around on tour. Michael.
Riverdance.
That's it. Riverdance.
Riverdance.
Did you ever get a chance to see it?
No,
I didn't
want
either.
to. It's coming to something Riverdance or something similar to. It's coming to ETSU, but
I did not know that.
it may be sold out. I don't know.
That was cool to watch. I used to watch just clips on the YouTube.
Yep.
And there's a lot of energy. You got to be in shape to do that.
Yes.
So the Irish dancing is coming to Sycamore Shoals in March, correct?
March 5th.
All right. What else going on?
They've got a few workshops outing yourself during the federal period. That's just how do you dress yourself out, et cetera, et cetera. That's February 18th. That's free, 1:30 to 3:30, Saturday afternoon, February 18th. And then they've got a historical, once again, sewing class, not hysterical, historical. And it's actually today, the first one, and then the second one is next Monday. So 2 of those. She will be excellent seamstress. She does our clothing for Liberty, and she will be helping people do projects that they've been wanting to do, like if they wanted to make a chemise or they wanted to make a short gown or maybe a skirt or something like that. She's going to help them do that.
That's awesome.
So, yep.
Good stuff, folks. All going on Sycamore Shoals right up the street here.
Yep.
And how do we find out more on social media? You know, I'm always going to end it with that. How do we do it? Go to Sycamore Shoals.
Yep. Or you can go www.tnstateparks.com, and on the drop down for state parks, pull Sycamore Shoals.
Sycamore Shoals.
Yep.
Goes right to it.
Yep.
All right. Come back next week?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We might have Corey. We'll see.
Absolutely, yeah. Corey or Chad?
Oh, Chad, I would love to get Chad,
Chad.
on here. We'll see if I can talk him into it.
Or Leslie.
Okay.
It's okay, too. We like
That's all
Leslie
right.
coming, too. So,
Thank you.
yeah, you're my buddy. Thank
Thanks.
you. Yeah, where's Hub today? Hub's
He is in Houston. He'll be back tonight.
coming
real
back
late.
from Houston.
Yep.
As in Texas?
Yeah, he
Wow.
works. He's working with some churches this weekend. so-
Awesome.
Past weekend.
So, we'll get you some food here at Chick-fil-A, and I'll see you next Monday.
All righty. Thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
What a sweet lady. Leslie Broccoli from Sycamore Shoals State Park. All right, the ladies have their sweatshirts on. We're going to take a break and bring them back, and I'm going to get a picture with them. Get somebody to take a picture. So it would be the thorn amongst the roses. So we're going to do that right after this break. We're live here at Chick-fil-A in Elizabeth, and coming up, we'll talk NASCAR. Oh, it's already started. Bubba Wallace, Denny Hamlin, Austin Dillon, Ross Chastain, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano. Woo! They're already pointing fingers. We haven't even started the season yet. It's going to be good in 2023 in NASCAR. Back after this on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Chick-fil-A, let's start with the app. Never wait in line again. Tell me about
Yep.
that, would you please?
So with our Chick-fil-A One app, you can place a mobile order in 3 different ways. The first way is you can place it through the drive-thru and come through, and whenever you check in with one of our team members, we start getting your meal prepared. Then we also have a mobile carry-out option, which once you click that you're here, your order will pop up with our screens, and we'll be able to prepare that for you and set it on our carry-out table as well. And our biggest one is our mobile dine-in. These little table tents are on the tables at the store. You can scan the QR code to be able to download the app. You just place your order on the app, scan the little number that's sitting on your table, and you just can sit down and we'll bring your food out to you whenever it's ready. It's a really great way to be able to not have to wait in line, especially if you have small children or can't stand in line for so long when we do get busy. It's a great way to just be able to sit down and we'll bring your meal right out to you whenever it's done.
That's awesome. That is cool. And people do it all the time, don't they?
Yeah, it's a really great tool.
Yep. Easy to do, folks. Coming up, store will be closed on Super Bowl Sunday, but you can still get Chick-fil-A to be part of your Super Bowl party. How's that
You
work?
can. So if you just call the store or go online, we call them our chilled trays. You can get a nuggets or a strips chilled tray. You just we chill it down for you and you pop it in your oven. It comes with reheat instructions the same way so it's the same way to get Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. Whenever you do it, you can make chicken wings. Sometimes we'll make wings with our strips and put buffalo and some Sweet Baby Ray's sauce with them and toss them in, so you can make wings that way too.
And it has reheat instructions on it, right?
It does, yeah. It tells you how long and what temperature to put your oven at. I don't know it off the top of my head, but it's a great way to get Chick-fil-A on a Sunday.
Yep. And you would encourage folks to order early as possible so you have it ready to go.
Yep.
There you go. Pick it up on Saturday, the 11th.
Yeah.
Super Bowl will be on the 12th. Then a couple days later, it'll be the Day of Love, Valentine's Day. How's Chick-fil-A going to work with that?
We have our heart trays. You can get a 6-count cookie tray or a 10-count mini during breakfast until 10:30. So you can take someone some cookies or some chicken minis in the morning for breakfast and one of our little heart-shaped trays. They're real cute. I don't think they've came in yet, but they should be here soon. We'll start serving everything through those once we get them until Valentine's Day.
Would you encourage us to pre-order for that too?
If you want to, we should have plenty. We should have plenty. Yeah.
Okay. For Valentine's Day, which will be on Tuesday, the 14th, obviously. So there you go. So the app, Super Bowl Sunday, and Valentine's Day with Chick-fil-A, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Taylor Sports Show, and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We're live here again at Again, Chick-fil-A here in Elizabethton. We have my man with us, of course, David Nanny from Elizabethton Parks and Rec. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good morning. Doing well, Tom. Doing well.
Oh, yes. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss and Glow Dodgeball, is that right?
Glow-in-the-dark dodgeball. That's
tell me
right.
about it.
We've got glow-in-the-dark dodgeball coming up on a Friday night, the 17th of this month. And it's really cool. We light up the gym with black lights, and everybody glows, you know. We're glowing the bright colors of the fluorescent colors, and the ball, of course, is fluorescent, and it's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fun.
Yes. That'll be coming up when?
That is February the 17th.
February 17th, which
Yep,
would
on
be
Friday
next
evening.
Friday a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Of course, you'll be back
That's
Monday.
right.
Talk about it again. So
Yeah.
I pick up the John City Press this morning on the front page, a really cool article about the Elizabethton Parks and Rec and Elizabethton Chamber of Commerce regarding Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
We're planning an event on it is March the 4th, which is Dr. Seuss's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called, we've done this for a couple of years now, it's called Seuss on the Loose. And of course we're partnered with Main Street and the Elizabethton Public Library, and we have sponsors, of course, the Chamber, of course, and Tour Carter County are providing some inflatables for us. They're always a great partner, and it's just going to be awesome. The way this thing works, the way I understand it, I'm not the
Dr. Seuss guru?
No, I'm not.
I got you.
But anyway, there's now I'm not sure even how to say this. The sneak sheet. See this right here?
The sneak.
Yeah, the sneak sheet.
Sneak sheet.
So you pick up your sneak sheet, which is going to have all the things going on downtown. There's going to be different places with crafts and maybe a character reading a book to you, and treats, different theme treats for Dr. Seuss at different places. It's just going to be fun. It's kind of like a treasure hunt kind of thing.
Yeah.
But you're going to have a sneak sheet that's going to lead you where you're going to go, and then after you go through and gather all your stuff and do all the activities downtown, then you're going to meet up at, of course, Covered Bridge Park, and we'll have inflatables, and the whole park's going to be decorated with Dr. Seuss items, and it's just going to be a day of fun, just a good time.
Do you remember
little ones?
Dr. Seuss? What was one you remember? A book?
Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat.
That was a big one. I like that.
I like Green Eggs and Ham.
Green Eggs and Ham.
Yeah. So.
Yep. That was. Can you eat it with a boat? I will not eat it with a goat. Or I do not like Green Eggs and Ham. Sam, I am. Yeah, I remember that. I remember reading them, with my mother, and then I remember reading them to Victoria Vanessa.
Do you really?
With it. Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
They'll probably go back and watch this and go, Dad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They will. Yeah, they won't.
They'll give you a hard time.
Yeah, they will. They always do. That's all right.
I understand that. They poke you pretty good.
Oh, yeah, they do.
All the time.
Do. Yeah.
And you love it.
I do.
Yeah. So, Seuss on the Loose is coming up on March the 4th from 11 to 2.
Right.
Here in Elizabethton. So, to get it all going, you have to go by the library and get your sneak sheet from the public library to get it all started. And then, of course, we're going to talk about this, a couple of more weeks. He's going to be here every Monday to visit with us, and that's a good thing. So that's what that's all about on March the 4th, which you look up, it'll be here. Trust me, it'll be here before you know it.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. It's absolutely astounding to me that it's already February.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I just barely got through Christmas, and now it's February. But
Valentine's next Tuesday. We're going to blink. It'll be Easter.
Yep.
It'll be 4th of July, and here we go. We'll have football practice starting. So
that's right.
But we got a lot of basketball left. We got a lot of baseball coming, so a lot of sports on the calendar. But speaking of football, coming up this Sunday is a game.
There is?
The Eagles and the Chiefs.
Yeah.
All right.
That's going to be a good one.
Break it down more. What do you think?
You know what? I'm not really a huge fan of either team, but I'm pulling for the Eagles, and but I don't know. I think it's going to be a tough game. It's just going to. I mean, Kansas City with the quarterback they have, I don't know. don't know if anybody can beat him.
Mahomes.
Yeah, Mahomes is great. I mean, but I don't know if anybody can. I think the Eagles have of course they have the only shot, but I think they have a pretty good shot.
A useless stat. I thought this was pretty cool. I found out about this yesterday. The first time ever there's a mama that has a kid on either team.
Right.
Travis Kelce, I think, is the Chiefs, and Jason Kelce, or vice versa, for the Eagles. And so, for the first time ever, a mom has a kid on both, or a son in this case, grown son on both teams of the same year in the same Super Bowl.
That'd be a tough for a parent, I guess you pull one half and then the other half. I don't know how you do that.
I saw a picture. She's got a
shirt, jersey
Eagles
with
split.
Yeah,
Eagles Chiefs split.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Half a jersey Eagles, half a jersey Chiefs to support both sons. So
that'll be good. I think it'll be a good game.
You'll be proud. On Saturday night, we got Vanessa Nanny out of her box. She came over, was on the show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
She took a little nudging from her sister.
Yeah.
She came over and she talked about her cheerleaders, her girls. So.
Oh, she loves to talk about her girls.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And Vanessa's kind of quiet. Vanessa's the kid that analyzes the room. She watches and she knows and she's careful. You know, but she knows. But now I'll tell you what, if you get her talking, you can't. She was a lot like we tell her that she's just like her grandmama. She was just like my mother. Oh my goodness, she get them go. Oh man, yeah.
Well, she came. She wasn't exactly overly thrilled that she did it, but she did it.
Yeah.
Her sister came and helped out. She came over there and kind of nudged her and showed her moral support. So, but
they're
very proud of them.
Yeah, and I'm proud of them. I mean, they're a good team. They work well together. I mean, to be sisters, there's not a lot of conflict, not a lot of, if anything, they encourage each other, pushing each other along.
Yeah, it's a good thing. So I thought as a proud papa, you'd want to know that
Absolutely,
she came. It was on there.
I appreciate that.
Yep. So we're taking the Chiefs.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs will probably come out on top on this one.
All right. We'll see. It's coming up on Sunday. It should be good. I just hope it's not a blowout. Normally,
I know too.
all the hype, it's usually 38-10 or some kind of blowout score.
Yeah.
At least make it fun.
Yeah, I hope it's back and forth the whole game.
Yep. I don't know who's doing the commercials. Normally, the big thing is the Super Bowl commercials. That's I think it's kind of lost some of its luster. I don't hear much about them anymore.
No, I haven't heard any big things coming out.
No. So, anyway, coming up again on March the 4th, and then next Friday night will be the Glow Ball Dodgeball, and so you want to be a part of that, and all that's coming up again. That'll be down at the Parks and Rec.
At the Recreation Center, yes, sir.
Social media, how do we find you?
Elizabeth and Parks and Rec on Facebook, and or you can go to our website, elizabethton.org.
They have their sweatshirts on. We want to show you all three of the ladies.
These ladies they've got it going on.
I said Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and they said, no, how about more like Curly Moe and Larry? So, okay, whatever. Anyway, we bought them sweatshirts. We want to show them, and after that, we have Andrew Lewis going to join us. All that straight ahead. I'll see you next week, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Love having him on the show. Love promoting what's going on with the.
Enjoy being here. And
yes.
I love what you do for the community. I mean, this is fantastic.
Yeah. It's all about letting them out there know what's going on.
Absolutely.
It's called quality of life with Elizabeth and Parks and Rec, the way I look at it.
Yes, sir.
Quick break. We'll be right back. They're going to be in here. Larry, Curly Moe, and Larry's coming up next here on the Tom Dillon Sports Show.
Well, we've been a family practice here in Elizabethton since 2006. We were originally right around the corner on Rogeson. We've been a few different places. Over behind the post office now, we're right here on 904 West G Street, and we're family dentistry for the whole family. We take care of little ones all the way up to the grandparents. We try to provide a warm and welcoming environment. I know a lot of folks out there are quite a bit apprehensive about coming to have dental treatment done. So our thing has always been to try to provide the warm, caring environment. I've been in the dental chair plenty myself, so I know what it's like to receive dentistry, and I try to provide it the same way that I would want it provided to me, in a caring, warm environment. Listen to the patient's concerns and try to guide them in a direction where we can get them in the best dental health that they can possibly be in.
Again, Physical Therapy Services Balance Center, something brand spanking new you're very excited about. Tell us about it.
Oh, very excited. It's a new joint venture that we have with Dr. Schumeyer in Johnson City, where basically the audiologists are doing the specialized testing for vertigo and vertigo issues. And basically that testing is then interpreted, and then as a PT, then we come in and then do the specialized treatment for it. All our therapists have been certified through the American Institute of Balance in Tampa, Florida. They're world-renowned balance experts. So basically anyone that has vertigo or dizziness, most people over the age of 65, I think there's a 70% chance that you will at least experience vertigo once in your lifetime. Of that, most of those people that experience vertigo, they'll actually have a second episode. About half of those will have a second episode. Falls are a big problem for our elderly population, and it keeps them from doing what they want to do. So the Balance Center is designed to help those people get over that fear of falling, to fix that inner ear issues. And you got to be careful with where you go. You got to make sure that the people that are doing the balance stuff actually know what they're doing, because it's very easy to screw things up if you do the wrong treatment in the wrong order.
Exciting news. So how can we find out more about this on social media?
Look us up on Facebook, Physical Therapy Services PA, or Physical Therapy Services in Elizabethton. You can also call us 423-543-0073 in Elizabethton, or email us at ptsstaff@yahoo.com with any questions that you have. If we can't get you better, we'll put you in touch with the people that can.
A new program, new concept called the Balance Center. Check it out on social media. Again, Physical Therapy Services, one of our great sponsors, the Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And they just look like trouble. I look at them, I'm thinking, they just look like they're up to mischief. So, but you really aren't, are you? No. This would be Tommy, middle's Brenda, and then there's Molly. And again, I asked them put the shirts on. We took pictures, and so I have 3 new buddies, Curly, Mo, and Larry, or Huey, Dewey, and Louie. I don't know what do you want to make any difference?
We said Curly, Mo, and Larry.
Curly, Mo, and Larry.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. So can't thank you enough, ladies, for coming.
We can't thank you enough.
Oh yeah, you're awesome. So I said, if you just put them on, that way we can get one more shot of everybody seeing you with the Tom Taylor sweatshirts on. That'd be good. So there you go.
Okay.
She said she can't stand bend down very long.
I can't.
Her knee's gonna go out on her. Here we go. Bless her heart.
We'll be going to Smith's.
going to
Justin will be
going
working
Justin
on
Smith. There you go.
We've been there. We may be going back.
That's the truth.
We have.
It's the truth.
We've been patient down there.
Lord have mercy. You ladies are a piece of work.
Mr. Tom.
Thank you, ladies.
you so much. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome, ladies. Have a great day.
Thanks. You do.
Awesome. Funny ladies. All right, we'll take a break, come right back, and she's here, she's ready. La Queen is in the house. Andrea Lewis from Northeast Community Credit Union, the queen of the NCCU, next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
So I'm Dr. Beth Cannon of Cannon Family Dental. We do a little bit of everything: cosmetic dentistry, general dentistry. We see all ages of patients. I like that patients are comfortable with bringing their family here. With smaller children, they're some of my favorite patients to see. We always try to make that first visit super happy, where they get to come in, sit in the chair, see how they get pictures of their teeth, and get their teeth brushed with a little silly brush. There's multiple families that have been with me since the beginning, and their kids were, my kids' age, like 7, 8 years old, and now they're grown up driving. They drive to their own appointments and make their own appointments, which is wonderful, and getting to see the kids and grow up with them it's great to be a part of that. So if any of you are looking for a new dentist, we would love to have you join our family. Definitely give us a call if you'd like to come in.
Hi, this is Big Country, and you're watching my buddy Tom Taylor and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, she stopped by. She always does on Mondays. We appreciate that. Mike Shields says she can't lose. You're right. Hello, Rick Ranson. How you doing, sir? Thanks for being with us from Pensacola, Florida. It'd be a nice place to be today, wouldn't it?
It sure would.
Rick, what's the temperature down there? I know last week I asked you, you said it was 50s and it was like the teens up here. So what's the temperature like today in Pensacola, Florida, down on the coast, Gulf Coast, on the beach? Wow, that'd be nice.
It would.
All right, so she is in the house from Northeast Community Credit Union. What day am I coming over there? I'm coming over there one day, aren't I?
I believe it's February the 23rd.
23rd. I'll be live from the NCCU complex.
That's right.
In behind Elizabethton High School. I'm excited about being there.
I'm excited to have you again.
There you go.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, I love coming over there. So let's hit this magic button. Here we go. Talking to Andrea Lewis, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Let's see. Let's talk about the William Armstrong Scholarship. That's pretty cool. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's coming up again. We're already at that point. We're in the second semester of the school year. So our deadline is March the 31st, 2023. For any senior that is going to be graduating, we have qualifications that you can look at bmycu.org, and a committee chooses there's got to be qualifications met, and if they're all met, then they choose a senior from each high school in Carter County, Elizabethton. So 6 graduating seniors get $500 each.
Wow.
And it goes toward your schooling further in your college career, academics, whatever you choose as far as academics. That'll definitely go toward it.
Unaka, Cloudland, Hampton, Happy Valley, Elizabethton. I get them all? Got them all, didn't I?
I believe you did.
Unaka, Happy Valley,
60,
Hampton, Cloudland, Elizabethton.
And a homeschool.
And homeschoolers.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
So homeschooled in Carter County. So there you go. So we do what? We go to submit to where?
Visit bmycu.org, and then it'll be under, I believe it's under resources, and then you go to forms. Your school counselor is also going to be aware of this. We're going to start rolling this out as we do every year. So be on the lookout for that. And parents, this is something maybe your child would benefit from, and we also will recognize your child at Awards Day. So it's really special, and it's just something wonderful that William Armstrong still serves on our board, and it's just a great honor that we get to do that.
Yeah, why would you not? If you have a graduating senior in Carter County, why would you not go to bmycu.org and find out what you can do to get them signed up, get them ready to go?
Yeah.
Financial calculators. Tell me about that, what that's all about.
Yeah, it is a really cool feature that we have. You can visit bmycu.org and then go to tools. And our financial calculators can be anywhere from retirement, like how much do I need to save for my retirement, and how much is going to be deducted, from your taxes up to that point, and so forth. Inflation, what's going to cause, the money that I'm losing, blah, blah, blah. It will calculate that for you, as well as, credit, should I consolidate, and so forth. And we've also got savings, like how long is it going to take me to be a millionaire? That's on there. It's really cool. You just type it in and see how much you're willing to save each month or bi-weekly. And also for a home, should I refinance? How much can I afford, and so forth. And then auto, basically same thing, same principle.
All available again at Northeast Community Credit Union.
Yeah.
And then you have forms available for about any need. Tell me about that.
Yeah, any need. So if you are not able to come in at one of our locations, we've got employment applications on there. We've got the William Armstrong application on there, Helping Teachers Teach, which is every month. No matter if you're out of school for summer or not, you can still submit those. That's $300 for any teacher that applies in a committee that we choose. The committee will choose a teacher, and $300 for whatever your need is. Just fill out that application as well. So there's many forms like wire transfers, skip a payment, anything that you could think of that maybe you can't come in, it'll be there.
Just that easy.
Yeah.
Social media?
You can find us at Facebook at Northeast Community Credit Union, Instagram at BMyCU, or YouTube at Northeast Community Credit Union.
Locations?
We've got one in Johnson City off of West Oakland Avenue. We have our main office behind Elizabethan High School. We have one branch in Elizabethan off of 19E, and then we have one in Rome Mountain off of 19E as well.
Yep. And phone number?
423-547-1200.
We kind of know the BeMyCU.org is where you go there for everything you need.
That's right.
So, one of our great sponsors, folks, making it happen, Cyclone Sports on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Andrew Lewis and all the good folks at Northeast Community Credit Union. All right, Super Bowl's coming up Sunday. First off, Chris Stapleton singing the national anthem. You like him?
I really like him.
Okay.
I love his voice, that raspy tone.
Yeah.
You know, it's different. It brings back some good memories of 90s country music. You know? I love that.
Who did you listen to in the 90s country music?
Well, you know, George Strait.
Yeah.
We listened to Travis Tritt.
Gotcha.
Was a big one.
Oh, he can sing.
You know, Shania
Twain, she was good. Still is good. They're all still good.
Still is so wonderful. It was just
Alan Jackson
down at the Chattahoochee.
Yep. Alabama.
Absolutely.
Faith Hill.
100%.
I'm pulling all these out of the sky here. Let's see.
Kenny Chesney.
Kenny Chesney. That'd be a good one.
You know, it was just really good.
Yeah.
The music was different, and you know, it's not that it's not good today. I just feel like, you know, that 90s country is when things started to get to rolling, and you know, the songs were catchy.
They're catchy.
You know, you can
snapping her fingers are catchy. There you go. The catchy songs.
Yeah.
And so he's singing the national anthem. Babyface singing "America the Beautiful." Is that good? I don't know who Babyface is.
I think I know who Babyface is, but
I have no clue.
Really awful with names, so I'm pretty sure I've heard Babyface.
He's doing "America the Beautiful," and then Rihanna is the halftime show. So I don't know anything about her either. So
Rude Boy, that's a good one. She's great.
Okay.
She's very talented. She might be a little showy.
Okay.
Might not. I don't know. It might be PG. Might be R. I don't. Probably for the TV, we're probably going to stick with hopefully some PG.
Yeah.
You know?
Hopefully. So from a country girl from Stony Creek says somebody showy, that would mean they're provocative. They're kind of pushing the envelope. Is that what we're talking about?
Pushing the envelope would be a really good start.
There you
go. I love Rihanna.
Yeah.
But, you know, they've got to really decide, you know, your audience.
Limits. Boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah. There'll be little people watching, so.
There'll be, so it's, you know, we'll see.
Yep. Let's see if Rick tells me what the weather's like down yonder. Rick Ransom said 68 and sunny.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Mike Shields says the ladies look great in their brand new Tom Taylor Sports Show sweatshirts. Yeah, they do.
Sure do.
So it's good stuff. Hello, Baker, Rick Ransom, Carrie Reed. I pray Tim Hobbs. Love his kid. Man, Jackson Hobbs is a gamer. Love him. He can play. He just lays it 120% on that floor the whole time. So great. That's what we want. We want people who don't quit and get after it. And that's what Jackson Hobbs does. All right, so we're here. Let's pick them. Chiefs or the Eagles? What do you think, Coach, for the Super Bowl?
Who do I think's going to win or who I want to win?
All right, let's go with your brain pick and your heart pick. Your brain pick. No, let's go with your heart. In your heart of hearts, who do you want to win the game?
The Eagles.
All right. The Eagles, you want them to win. All
yes.
right. Your brain pick, which means X's and O's and kind of break it down.
The other option would be.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's just one of those things where I just feel like it's in their favor this year.
The Eagles?
But I hope no.
Oh, the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I hope I'm wrong.
Heart, Eagles, and your brain, you figure the Chiefs. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're saying? Okay. All right. We'll see.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong either way that one, because you picked your heart with one, the other team with your brain, so you're covered. You got them covered. Smart girl, or lady. So that's good. Back in next week or 2 weeks? Which is it next
week? We'll be back next week. And then the following week we will not. So
I believe President's Day, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll be here next week, the 13th.
Yep. So next week is the day before Valentine's.
That's right.
And then the week of the President's Day is the Thursday. We're coming to hang out with you for a couple hours.
You got it.
On the 23rd. All right.
We're excited.
Good
Thank
job.
you so much.
Oh, yeah. Neat lady. Appreciate you very much. One of our great sponsors. Hello to Michael Shields and the guys out working, wherever you may be. Rick's down. He said 68 and sunny in Pensacola today. It's warm up here for February. I can tell you that. It's supposed to be in the 60s here tomorrow, too. So We'll take a quick break. We'll come right back, and we will see what's going on in the world of sports right after this break. NASCAR. Are you a NASCAR fan?
I'm not, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
A lot of people are.
Oh, they are.
I love it.
Yeah, they had their first race yesterday, and they're always finger pointing. Everybody's mad and
Oh, no.
got their feelings hurt. Everybody's got in a snit, and they're all heading to Daytona to get ready for the 500 coming in a couple of weeks. So
That's a big one, a big
yeah.
day for that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See you next Monday.
We'll see you then.
Yep, back after this from Cannon Dental on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
I'm Dr. Beth Cannon with Cannon Family Dental. I've been in practice here for going on 11 years now. We do offer Invisalign here, which is basically an alternative to traditional braces. Invisalign's a wonderful option for adults especially, but we also have a lot of teenagers that are really benefiting from Invisalign because they don't want to deal with braces at school. Some of them are embarrassed by having the metal. So we've had a lot of patients coming to us saying, am I a good candidate? I promise I'll wear them like I'm supposed to. And to be honest, the ones we have in Invisalign right now have been fantastic patients. It's a real straightforward product. We monitor your progress just to make sure everything's going how it needs to be going. And I'm sure you've seen the commercials on TV for the alternatives to Invisalign, but most of those can cause us a lot of problems that you aren't even aware of if you're trying to kind of take it on yourself. So we highly recommend that you see a dentist and we can make sure there's no problems happening. Most of the time it's either there's a lot of crowding with your teeth, especially on the lower, or there's a lot of unwanted spacing between your teeth that's causing food to get trapped and things like that you want to correct because everybody wants that Hollywood smile. And Invisalign is an amazing way to be able to get to that point. So if you're interested in Invisalign or you just have some questions, definitely feel free to call the office and set up an appointment. Our consultations for Invisalign are at no cost. We would love to have you come in and get to meet everyone and make sure that's something that you're really interested in doing.
Back with the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. We are live here at Chick-fil-A in Elizabeth. And again, want you to go to YouTube. Subscribe to YouTube. Say, I'm watching the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Just that simple. And we're going to put your name in the hat. And we're going to see if you can't win some free food. Tell you some of the folks have already qualified. Is what I'm looking for here. And let's pull this out right here. And some of the folks are already in. No particular order. Thank you, ladies. Erica Isaacs is in. Lucy Shankles is in. Eric Blevins is in. Thank you, gentlemen. Nikki Fadley, hope I'm saying it right, is in. Samuel Barnett's registered. Kinley Blackburn's registered, so we appreciate all you kids. Those are just some of them. Milligan University's put their name in the hat, so we're giving away 3 heart-shaped tins coming up again this coming Friday morning. Again, somebody's going to win a heart-shaped tin full of nuggets. Somebody's going to win one full of cookies and brownies, and somebody's going to win one full of chicken minis. Heart-shaped tins, absolutely free. What are you out of? About 20 seconds to do it. That would go to YouTube and subscribe to the Tom Taylor Sports Show, and good luck. We'll put your name in the hat, and Friday we'll draw out 3 winners. So free food's good, especially when it's from Chick-fil-A. All right, Rick's going to join us coming up here in a minute. Let's take a look at NASCAR real quick. We got college basketball coming up. We've got some NFL news, college football news. The rich keep getting richer. I'll tell you about that with Alabama coming up here in a minute. Some people grind their teeth when you hear that word, or that name, but it is what it is. Hi, ladies. How you doing? Good. How are you doing? Hello. How are you? You ladies doing good? Doing good? Good. All right. Let's see. Martin Truex Jr. wins the race last night. Well, they had problems already. There's fighting going on. I love it. They ain't got to Daytona yet for the big one coming up in 2 weeks, and they're already scrapping and fighting. You got Bubba Wallace. First off, Ross Chastain spun Denny Hamlin again, and so then you had Bubba Wallace getting tangled up with Ross Chastain. You had Kyle Busch coming out of the post-race conference saying, I owe him a few, in fact, I owe him a lot regarding Joey Logano. They don't get along. And so all this as a result of what happened at the Clash last night in L.A., won by Martin Truex Jr. from Joe Gibbs Racing. Held off Austin Dillon's number 3, Richard Childress Racing. That's going to be a very, very solid race team with Richard Childress Racing, with Austin Dillon, now Kyle Busch. They go 2-3. So Truex wins it. Austin Dillon second. Kyle Busch third. So Let's see who finished fourth. Who didn't? I got it down through somewhere. Rounding out the top 5, Alex Bowman and Kyle Larson, both from Rick Hendrick Motorsports. So now Wallace got in with a late race run-in with Austin Dillon. After the race, nothing happened to him. He went up and hit in the rear end of Dillon's car, Austin Dillon's car. He said, I was going to hit him back, but I couldn't catch up with him. This was in the cool-down lap. So Bubba Wallace went up and showed his displeasure and tapped him, and nothing was said. I guess it's boys going to be boys. Going to take the gloves off, and here we go. This is with the Busch Clash. So the big boys will get the big race, gets going next weekend. I'm sorry, weekend after next, the Daytona 500. So that's how it went. Truex Jr. wins it, holding off Austin Dillon for second, Kyle Busch third. Fourth was, again, Alex Bowman. Fifth was Kyle Larson. And so it was a good race, and, a lot of folks, again, walked out of there with hurt feelings. So we'll see how it goes. February the 19th will be the regular season opening Daytona 500 at Daytona International Speedway. They'll drop the green flag at 2:30 on Sunday, February the 19th. So there you go. Now, before we go to the break, we got Rick coming up next. You have this new series that Tony Stewart's up behind. Well, it's getting traction. I knew it would. Kyle Busch, Clint Boyer, and Kevin Harvick all said they're going to race in Tony Stewart's Summer All-Star Series. Now, Busch is going to run at Motor Mile up in Virginia, up in Radford, I believe where it's at, Motor Mile Speedway. And, again, he'll race at Berlin Raceway in Michigan. So these guys are coming into the local short tracks and run this summer. The SRX is what they're calling it, has been moved from Saturday night to Thursday night because they've cut a new deal with a television package with ESPN. So this is going to get big. It's getting bigger, and it's going to get NASCAR's attention. It already has. Tony Stewart got mad at NASCAR and said, you know what? I got enough money. I got enough backing. I got enough leverage. I'll start my own series. NASCAR said, never worked. Third season, ESPN's picked it up, moved it from Saturday night to Thursday night. You got the big boys now. You got Kyle Busch coming. You got Kevin Harvick coming. Got the big names getting ready to come racing this series in the summer, aside from NASCAR, but still. Tony said, we could have our own league and forget NASCAR. So it's gaining traction. Now, whether it comes to fruition, I don't know. But, every year there's got more and more. You got Bobby Labonte, some of the guys coming out of retirement to drive. Matt Kenseth, I think, is going to be in one of the cars in a couple of the races this year. So stay tuned to this Tony Stewart put together, if you will, Summer All-Star Series with short track racing. And, again, they're going to be up at the what was the name of it? I just went blank. It's going to be at the Motor Mile Speedway I believe it's up in Radford. And so that's not that far from here to go see Kyle Busch and the boys in the Summer Series, Tony Stewart. All right, quick break. We'll be right back. He's here from the Boys and Girls Club. Lots going on. We love promoting the Boys and Girls Club here in Elizabeth and Carter County. And so Rick Anderson joins us coming up. Also, a little bit later in the show, we're going to be jumping into some college basketball, college football, and some Major League Baseball. Spring training, they'll break camp. Most of the clubs will be starting next Thursday, the 15th. Most pitchers and catchers will be starting the 15th, the 16th, to the 17th, reporting and being ready to go. So, coming up next, Rick Anderson and Shelly's in the house. That's her, yep. She's a-coming. There she is, and they join us next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We're live again at Chick-fil-A in Elizabeth, and now this from Food City.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher that can offer seafood meal prep, suggest the perfect sides to pair, and even steam and peel your shrimp. All at no extra cost. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
I bet he'd be great at helping with the laundry.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
Back with one of our great sponsors. Again, Sherry Holtzclaw with the Jewelers Bench. Valentine's Day. Here we go. I'm going to be your Vanna show and tell. Yep. We'll start with this one first. Yep. And tell me about this, would you please?
So this is a yellow gold paper clip bracelet with diamonds.
Right.
It's $11.99.
Yep.
$1,199.
Yep. Got it in stock, ready to go. Sell a bunch of these, very popular. Here's the disclaimer every time we do this. Don't let this camera on the computer sway you about looking at this because this thing's got a lot of bling to it. The camera just won't pick it up. I can promise you.
Prettier in person.
Oh,
always.
absolutely. Thank you. That's a good way to say it. Prettier in person.
Prettier in person.
At the jeweler's bench. All right. Number two.
So these are sterling silver. They're half carat.
Whoa.
With diamonds.
Okay.
And those go for $299.
$299. Any lady looks smoking hot with those in her ears.
Oh yeah,
right?
I love the shape of them.
I do too.
They're not your typical
Nope.
diamond hoops.
Nope, they are not. I like them. $299. You know, I lose money every time you do this show. I end up buying stuff for people. So, but maybe not this year. Let's see what we got. So.
And then this is a sterling silver
Whoa.
heart pendant.
Love that too.
With CZs, and it's $149.
Yeah. And again,
Comes
it has
with the chain.
If you look at it right here, the lighting has a lot of bling to it. And there, not so much because the light's not there. We had a light back here bouncing off of it, which will when we come to the shop in a couple of weeks. There you go. That goes for how much?
$149.
$149.99. Love it. Okay. And I like these. These look really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are pretty.
Those are pretty. All right. What else do we have?
Okay, so we have this double heart sterling silver necklace with diamonds.
Okay. Double heart. Oh, look at this. They're intertwined. Look at that.
With
I love
paper
it.
clip chain, $249.
$249 with a paper clip chain to go with it. $249. Any lady would love to have that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
From their significant other.
Yep.
So $249.
Heart can represent her, and then her significant other.
There you go. It's a his and hers kind of thing going on, or a hers and hims.
Yeah.
Either way. $249.
$249.
$249. All right. Good. Let's do one more here.
So always a good gift. These are cultured pearls.
Yep.
$269.
$269 for the cultured pearls. There you go. Very nice. Available at the jeweler's bench. Social media, how do we find you?
Facebook and Instagram. And then website is jewelersbench10.com.
Where are you physically located?
104 Broad Street, right across the street from Port Travis.
Yep. And the hours are open.
Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and then on Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
Yep. One of our great sponsors, folks, Valentine's Day. Don't miss out, guys. Good time to get out and shop. And quantities are limited. At the Jeweler's Bench, one of our great sponsors of Tom Taylor Sports and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Look who stopped by. Oh, nice lady. We like her. Shelley Parham.
I like being here.
Yeah. She'd be the queen. How about that?
No, the CEO.
Well, yeah.
The chief.
Yeah. The queen of the Boys and Girls Club of Elizabeth and Carter County. She stopped by, which we appreciate. All right, let's
Thanks
get into
for having me.
Oh, yeah. Let's get into some serious stuff first. Super Bowl's coming up Sunday. Who we like? Chiefs or the Eagles? I know you're a sports girl.
I am. I really like the Chiefs.
Like Chiefs?
Yeah, but I like this matchup a lot.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I do too.
Hope it's not a blowout. Hope it's a good competitive football game.
Yeah, you know I'm a Jaguars girl, so
Are you a Jag girl?
Yeah, so I was really sad when they were bumped out, but we kind of all knew that was going to happen.
I think we got something going with Trevor Lawrence, though. I think we can ride the rails with him. I think he's okay.
So. I hope so. I hope they learned a lot from this season.
Yeah.
You know, I was hopeful when Sean got hurt that the Jags might have a chance, but even then they didn't. So.
No, but I think they've turned the corner in the right direction. I hope.
Yep, me too.
I'm a big fan of Trevor Lawrence. I think he's a gamer.
Yeah.
He is. He's proven that. So it's the transition from college football to the NFL is not very easy, and for him to do that like he's done, we'll see how Stetson Bennett does with Georgia too coming up.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, see if he makes an NFL. All right, we've got a gym. Was it a rededication, a revamping? What all happens? Pretty cool stuff with the LaPorte. Tell me about it.
It was. All right. All three of the four brothers were there. We recently did a ribbon cutting dedication of the renovations of our two ginormous gyms. We have two full-size gyms in the club. And the four Laporte brothers helped us renovate the gyms with new flooring. We took out these old portable goals that have been there forever, and we put in new retractable goals.
Good.
We've got, I know, the scoreboards were fixed. We've painted. We got new pads. The gyms look phenomenal. They look the best they've ever looked, and that's all thanks to the Laporte brothers. And they dedicated the gyms to their parents.
Awesome.
And I don't know if folks know this, but the Laporte brothers were our club alumni. So their parents actually valued the club and taking them to, it was the boys club back then, but taking them, to the boys club. And they've been huge supporters of our club for many decades. So the gyms are dedicated to Joseph Junior Laporte and Catherine Laporte, their parents. Yeah.
So we'll see that now. I mean, you've already, it's not.
It's all done.
It's not in the works. It's done.
It's done.
Okay.
Yeah, this was the final dedication. There was a very nice article that Lynn Richardson wrote in the Star on Saturday.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Catch the full story there.
Yep. So there you go. Plug the Star. You can read all about it. Could also saw it on Facebook too. The pictures of all the Laporte brothers.
Yeah.
Alex and all of them. It was pretty cool.
It was really cool.
Yeah, it was nice.
Chris didn't make it. His flight was canceled last minute. So there were 3 out of the 4 that were there. We missed having Chris Laporte there. But, I just want to say this really quick. But the Laporte brothers, this is the kind of stuff that they've done for the club, but they've done so much more forever. I've only been here for 4 years, but their legacy with the Boys and Girls Club is pretty special.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we really appreciate them.
And we appreciate them. Yes.
Yeah, we sure do.
Summer registration at the club. What's going on with that?
Well, summer registration will open up for everybody in April. It's going to open next month for our current club members, but then we'll open it up to the public early April. And like every year, we're bound by a staff to member ratio, so we can only take so many kids based on the staff that we have. So we'll also start hiring mid-March on for our seasonal summer staff. So if you're 18 years or older, you have a desire to work with kids, give us a call. Come see us. Stop by, see if it's for you, but we're always hiring.
My buddies are leaving. They all got Tom Taylor sports sweatshirts on. There you go.
Oh, I love them. Those are awesome.
Curly.
Oh, I want one. They
Curly,
have Tom Taylor sports shirts
Mo
on.
and Larry. There you go.
I do. Those are awesome.
Love them. Those ladies are awesome. Met them the other day and said,
You have a fan club.
Yeah, I said, you need one of my sweatshirts. So you get one, we'll wear it. So I went and made them sweatshirts. So, sweethearts.
They are.
Volunteer opportunity at the Boys and Girls Club. It's always out there. We need people. We need bodies, grown-up bodies, to be mentors and help these kids. Tell me about it.
Well, there's lots of opportunities. One of the big ones is always in the Learning Center. I'm not sure if everybody knows that every day kids come, about 50 kids come into the Learning Center to get help with their homework, to get help with reading. Our kids have lost so much of their literacy skills. We actually just finished doing baseline testing on all of our kids in the club to see where they are in their reading level. And then those who tested below grade level, we're going to start working with them every day on reading and math. So helping us with academics, tutoring, sitting with kids and reading. The Carter County Dog Club, I think that's what they're called. They come out every other week, and our kids read to the dogs.
Really?
Isn't that a fun way to promote literacy?
Absolutely.
Oh, they love it. They get to read where they're reading, but they're more, they love that they get to do it with a dog. So it's really cool program.
That's awesome.
Hey there.
Hey, lady, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I ain't seen you in the
Very
coons
popular
day.
today.
And I said, what's he doing sitting over here?
I'm over here running my mouth. How's your little daughter doing? I'm doing good. Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of her.
Yep, we still go down there to church.
There you go. You're looking good.
Well, thank you. We got a lot of new people come there now.
You what?
Left, but we got new ones.
There you go.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Have a good day.
Yeah, say hello to your daughter. There you go.
Very popular today. All your girlfriends are in the house.
Oh, my girlfriend's in the house. Were those
They're
three ladies
adorable.
not cute? Were they not
They're
cute?
adorable.
They were cute.
Yeah.
I'm a picture taken when they're cute. Cute ladies. Molly and Tommy and Brenda. So
Fun. Have
Oh, yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Life's
That's
too
great.
short. You got to have fun, don't you?
Absolutely. I don't know what it is without it.
Yeah. What a better place to be than being in Elizabeth and Carter County and Tri-Cities.
I really think so.
Oh.
I love this little city. But back to volunteering, anyone who's interested in volunteering can go to our website. They can also call us. But we're wide open for volunteerism. Our teen room needs volunteers. We're getting ready to renovate that space. I'm really excited about that. But volunteering, we also do community service. So if you have a young person who has been court ordered to do community service, have them give us a call. We're on that list.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Last but not least, they need money to operate. Case in point, how many kids you feed a day?
About 125.
125 kids.
Last year we served over 8,000 meals.
Okay. So to suffice it to say, they can use and need financial help for no other reason than to feed these kids. Because I'm going to guess, you'll know this better than me, I'm going to guess some of these kids, probably that snack after school or the food after school may be all they get when they go home.
I would say some of them.
Some of them,
yeah. Sure. I mean, but we do an after-school snack, and then we do a hot dinner that's cooked on site.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have 2 ladies that come to us from Carter County Schools, and they cook up. I eat there. It's dynamite food. But we meet the nutritional values of the Department of Education, so they've got to have a fruit, a vegetable, a protein, all of that. And then in the summer, we serve breakfast and lunch and a snack. We don't serve dinner in the summer, but we do serve breakfast, lunch, and a snack.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What are the ladies' names? Do you know?
Yeah, Edith Cantor and Mary Boone.
Edith Cantor
and Mary Boone.
Mary Boone.
Yeah, they're my saving grace.
I would think so. They're the cooks. Everybody loves the cooks.
They are the chefs.
Mary, is what you said?
Boone.
Edith?
Boone.
Like Daniel.
Yeah, exactly.
Edith Cantor and Mary Boone. All righty. That's what I need to know. Good. All right.
Yeah.
So if you can, all right, let's say if you give $50 a month to the Boys and Girls Club, you say, because, you like somebody coming write a check for thousands, that'd be great. We won't turn that away. But there's a whole lot more people that can give you $50 a month, which would be $600 a year. What would $600 in your coffers do for the Boys and Girls Club?
You'd be surprised at how far we can stretch $600.
Yeah.
But for instance, it would support 1 to 2 kids all year long for their tuition or for their weekly fee. So they could come to the club. Your $600 allows us to support a family that might not be able to afford us or can't afford a field trip. So we never want to turn anyone away because of their inability to pay. So all of that helps us support those children who need us the most right now. And so do those families. They need to go to work. They want to go to work.
Sure.
And our kids want to be in school. And so we're a safe place for them to come after school. And in the summer, they're not latchkey kids. They're not at home alone. They're somewhere safe. And so anything, $25 a month.
Yeah.
All of it adds up, and all of it supports what we're doing at the club.
As minuscule as this sounds, if you can give $10 a month, that's $120 a year.
Well, and another $10 a month supports the gas in our buses. We pick up from 14 different schools. We have 3 buses that go out that we maintain. So all of that helps us allows us to go get kids, bring them back to the club, so that they can be there.
So how do we do that? How do we say, I want to give a monthly basis, or here's a one-time gift, or whatever? How do we do that?
You can go to our website, bgcecc.org, Boys and Girls Club Elizabethton Carter County.org, and there's a big donate button, and you can donate's all over the page actually, but it will also show you some of our metrics, like what this giving will do. And you can pick the dollar amount. You can pick one time. You can pick monthly. Lots of folks give annually, but whatever fits you, we won't turn it away because we don't want to turn away kids.
No.
Yeah.
How many kids are serving right now?
Right now, on an average daily attendance is about 125. In the summer, it's about 170.
Folks, we can't let them fall through the cracks.
No.
This is our future.
Yep.
And they come from all over the county, not just Elizabeth.
They're our only future.
They are our future.
Yeah.
Yep. Our only future. Good point. Thank you, lady.
Thanks for having me.
Come back next month?
As always. You bet. I'll be here.
Got it. First Monday of the month. They're here. Rick Anderson going to sign, and Joseph Taylor coming up next. Let's just see what they got to do. What they think about the Super Bowl. Is it going to be the Chiefs or the Eagles? We'll find out right after this break from one of our great sponsors, Making It Go. Our buddy right up the street, Greg Maupin, doing oil changes on the Tom Taylor Sports. Talking to our buddy Greg Maupin. Let's talk oil changes. In, out, on your way. Tell us about getting an oil change at Valvoline Express Care.
No need for appointment reservation. Just come in. It's a pull-through service. We're going to be here about 15 minutes. We got new customer forms out there. If you've not been here before, we're going to take your basic information, and we're going to put that car in the database right there. It's going to pull up everything Josh needs to know. We got Josh on the bottom today, so he's going to clear it, make sure everything's good before they start. And since that process starts, he's going to drop it. He's going to check all the fluids up top. He's going to air the tires up. He's going to check the wipers. He's going to reset that maintenance light, and in and out in about 15 minutes.
Yep. If you're here more than 15 minutes, there's something wrong, right?
There's something wrong. Valvoline comes in and checks us quarterly. They come in top to bottom, make sure the product's where they should be, make sure the products are what they should be, and make sure we're running it. Valvoline, at the end of the day, has the top quick lube program
in the country.
In the country.
3 oil changes: conventional, semi-synthetic, max life, and full synthetic. You have 3 to choose from, right?
We got 3 to choose from. We've got everything from 0-20. We've got 0-16 now, ultra thin, and some of the new stuff's gone for that. 540, 1540, 0-30, 0-40, 530, 520, 1030. We've got those in conventional. Most of those zeros are going to be synthetic or full synthetic or synthetic blend. But if your car calls for it, we've got it.
Hours you're open?
We are open 8 to 5:30 through the week, 8 to 2 on Saturday.
You're in, you're out, you're on your way here on Railroad Street in Elizabethton. Again, look for all the U-Hauls. You know you're right at the right place, at Valvoline Express Care. They don't mess around, folks. You stay in your vehicle, you pay out there, you stay for any questions, and, of course, you will be asked to start it back up and all that, so that aids in getting you out in a quick time. So 15 minutes or less, you're out of here, folks. I'm telling you. And the last time I had mine done, 12 minutes and 24 seconds, so they don't mess around. You're in, you're out, you're on your way. Valvoline Express Care, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Football and Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we're live here again at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton on this Monday. Tomorrow, Double C Western Supply kicking off the Valentine's Day sale. Starting tomorrow till next Tuesday, Valentine's Day, everything in the store is going to be 14% off, which is pretty cool. That'll be boots, shoes, hats, anything inside the store or anything online at doublecwestern.com will be 14% off for Valentine's Day. So there you go. You wear cowboy boots, by the way, or you?
No, I'm a tennis shoe guy.
All right. Have you ever worn cowboy boots?
Back in my younger days.
What about a hat? You ever worn a cowboy hat?
No, I've never been much of a cowboy. I've kind of been a city boy.
City boy. All right. That's good. But they have them over there, folks. They got cowboy hats and boots. We'll be there tomorrow. Back here Wednesday. Thursday will be at Lingerfeld Drug Center. And then Friday will be at Food City in Elizabeth and kicking off Super Bowl weekend and Valentine's Day.
Now, I will say my daughter, cowboy, she's a cowgirl.
She a cowgirl?
She likes the boots and the hats and stuff like that, too.
Oh, really?
Yes, very much.
It's getting louder here. Go ahead and hold that so we can hear those golden tones. So,
yes.
All right, so she is a cowgirl.
Yes.
That's cool. All right, so Super Bowl, Chiefs, Eagles, who do you like?
Well, I'm going to have to go with the Eagles.
Okay.
I like them pretty much. They do a pretty good job with everything, so I have to go with them. One of my good friends, Mike Lunsford, he's a big Chief fan, so I have to pull against the Chiefs.
For that very reason?
For that very reason.
Gotcha. Tweaking him a little bit. Poking the bear. You talking about the Michael Lunsford?
Yes.
The Hampton football coach?
The old man Lunsford.
Oh, Papa Bear?
Papa Bear, yes.
Papa Lunsford?
Yes.
Yep, that's good. That's good. So you got the Eagles. You know, we hear all about Mahomes, and with good reason, but, you look at the numbers Jalen Hurts put up. He's a rock-solid quarterback, too.
Yes. You can't count Holmes out because, he's just a winner. He's going to find some way to keep them in the game or give him a chance to win the game. And then if you give him that opportunity, he's probably going to win the game. So, it should be a really exciting game.
Both of those guys are gamers, too.
Yes.
No question. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's put here it is. Here's the verse of the day. This is awesome. If this don't get you fired up, your wood's wet. Joshua 1:3 says, no one will be able to stand up against you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so will I be with you. Now listen to this. This is God telling you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Forsaking in layman's terms means turn my back when you walk away. I will never leave you nor forsake you.
Very true.
That's very true.
mean, sometimes we get caught up in the bad things that are going on around the world, stuff like that. But you can always just rely on one thing, and that's He'll be in your life every day.
Oh yeah.
So it's just that's got to put a smile on your face, no matter how bad things get. It's got to put a smile on your face.
I narrated a cantata one time. I'll never forget this line. It's been 25 years ago. There's a line in the cantata that said, "When you come to the point when I'm all you have, Lord, this is the Lord talking. When you come to the point that I'm all you have, you'll find I'm all you need." That's very true.
Very true. Yes.
Yeah.
Very true.
You think we got troubles today? How about if you're over in Turkey and Syria? That earthquake, 7.8 magnitude, leveled buildings with people in them. Just like right now, we were here and all of a sudden this place just fell in from earthquake. So if you think you got troubles, you could be over there right now. Turkey and Syria were that earthquake overnight, 7.8 on the Richter scale. Very serious. So that's our verse of the day. We're talking to Rick Anderson. Got the Eagles to win the Super Bowl. We'll get into Boys and Girls Club here in a second. Tennessee basketball, what do you think?
It's a good thing they can play defense.
Because they can't. They can't shoot a lick.
Went down Saturday and watched them play Auburn. It's an exciting game, but if you can shoot 27% and still win, that speaks a lot for your defense. And right now, they're relying on that. But until they get a little bit more consistent, it's going to be tough to make a run in tournament. If they have a 27% shooting night when they get in a tournament, then they'll be out. So
who's their go-to guy offensively? I mean, who's the one guy everybody said, okay, he's our man? Has that been identified yet?
No, that's the one problem I think they really have.
Yeah.
They don't have that. They don't have that go-to guy. You'd like Phillips to probably be the guy. I think that was designed for him to be that.
He's not stepped up.
He's not really come along as quick as probably they probably thought he would have at this time. And Vescovy and all those, you can guard him. He's not the quickest one out there on the floor. I mean, he's smart. He knows how to go off screens, use screens, and get his shots and everything. But he's not that person. You can just give him the ball and say, go do something with it.
Yeah.
So.
Tell them about Happy Valley basketball. We got a new coach out there, Shane. He's turning the culture around, isn't he?
They're doing a lot better. They really are. It's been a tough year as far if you look at wins or losses, but that always doesn't dictate how the program's going. I've been pretty pleased with the way they play. They play hard.
Yeah.
They get after it and they play with class. So that's two of the areas that I look at as if you're building a program. That's the first two things. You got to have the right attitudes and you got to have the right effort. So it looks like those are going in the right direction. It's just going to take a little time. You just got to be a little patient with that.
Yeah.
We're in a very, very tough league as far as boys goes with AA, with South Green, Mountain City, West Green, and Chucky Doak. All those teams are really good. And then next year we've got Hampton coming in and Cumberland County coming into our conference next year. So it's going to get even tougher. But I think as they'll continue to put the work in that they have, things will look good for them in the future.
I know the Cyclones next year, they lose volunteer in their league, and we're bringing in Crockett. So there you go.
Yes.
And they can play. Their girls team can play.
Girls are very good. The little Tullett girl
from
freshman, she's phenomenal. She can play.
From Chucky Doak?
Yes.
Where she originally
now
came from?
Her brother plays at
Chucky
Doak, right.
Yeah. Yep.
She ended up at Crockett.
Yep. So anyway, we're heading down the home stretch. Where's Happy Valley play the tournament going to be at?
We're going to play at Crockett.
At Crockett?
Yeah, the girls are going to finish third, and we'll play on the 17th. We'll probably play Chucky Doak first round.
But the tournament will be at Crockett High School?
Yes, and it's also going to host the regional for us, so that's a big thing. We were just talking, at least finishing first or second in your district makes a big deal because that way you get to host the first round region game instead of having to go on the road. And you look down the other district and you got Alcoa and you got Gatlinburg Pittman. You really don't want to go your first game and have to play them at their home gym.
No.
So, it's really going to be big for us when we come tournament time to at least get up there at first or second. And, South Green's probably just a little bit better. Girls in our divisions, everybody else, we played them to 3 points the other night. So, we feel like, they're beatable. We just have to play well and consistent.
By the way, the Cyclone, I forgot to say at the start of the show, the Cyclone girls JV basketball team won the tournament Saturday. They finished up. They got one more game at Science Hill on Thursday, which doesn't matter because it's a non-conference. I mean, it does matter, but it doesn't matter as far as the conference. So they finished up, or not finished up. Right now they're 26-1. So Melinda Egoff, who played for Lynn Duggar, pretty good coach.
Yes,
learned
no doubt.
Learned a thing or two.
Yes.
From Coach Duggar, and she's kind of one of his proteges. And so they're 26-1. So congratulations to the Elizabeth and JV girls basketball team. We're talking to Rick Anderson. We are live here. Coming up, Joseph Taylor. We're going to put him to the test, see what he thinks. You said Eagles, right?
I did.
I need to keep a running tab because right now it is 4-2 KC. What's going on with the Boys and Girls Club?
Well, we are finishing up our basketball program. We have one more Saturday over skills and drills, which has just been phenomenal. The instructors we've had this year just really got in there and worked extremely hard. Matt Lewis, we've had Ronnie Snavely come in, Sean Witten's even come down a couple Saturdays and helped us out. Coach Pearson from Hunters been there. Ross Garland's came in, and these guys, they just do such a phenomenal job with these young kids that the instruction that they've got is priceless. I mean, you couldn't get anything any better anywhere else as far as starting out the basketball.
Well, it's like Shelley said, previous guest, we're investing in these young people.
Yes.
This is our future, our only future.
Right.
She made a good point. I always say our future is our only future, and she's right. So, and, down to that level, I go watch them play. They got to learn how to do box out, rebound, set a screen, do crossover dribbles. I mean, they want to win, obviously, and they want to do well, but at that age, it's all about learning the basics of fundamentals.
It's all about
right?
fundamentals.
Yeah,
it really is
absolutely.
at that age. I mean, and I've said this before, and I'll say it, keep saying it again. At a young age, the team that has the best kid, if you're just looking at win, they're going to win. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. Some kids going to be bigger, stronger, faster, at that age level, and they're going to dominate the game. And, you got to take care of those other kids that are not at that point yet, but we'll get there one day. You got to make sure that their fundamentals are sound, and even the good kid, even the kid that's just more athletic or like I say, bigger or stronger, everybody's going to catch up with them sometime or later. So they have to be fundamentally sound if they want to continue to, develop as a basketball player.
Well put. Got our buddy Rick Anderson. So basketball, is it winding down? Is it done?
Yes, like I said, we've got one more Saturday for skills and drills, and then we've got a couple more nights playing for our little older bunch. We've got an 8 through 10 group that's playing. So it's been really good for them. They've been involved in our skills and drills also. So they've got some extra teaching and coaching along the way. So we've just been really pleased and really excited with how that program's gone this year.
I want to give props to, I went out and watched them play at Happy Valley Elementary a couple of weeks ago. Went and watched the Junior Cyclones play a team from Happy Valley. And I got to give props to Doug Tittle. You know Doug?
Yes, sure do. His son played for me at the middle school.
He was coaching his hiney off those kids the other day. I mean, he really was. He stopped and explained stuff to them, and I really went over after the game as a Doug man. His son's name was
Will.
Will Tittle.
Will.
And Megan.
Yes.
Remember Megan? Little Megan, cheerleader, and Will. And so I just went up to him and said, Doug Hoss, I'm just in here watching these Junior Cyclones play, but I want to compliment you on what you're doing. He's teaching basics and fundamentals, and those kids responded to him too.
Right, and that's where it all starts. And we're very fortunate as far as the girls' side. We have a gentleman, Luke Gregg, that's taken over down there, and he's really turned that program around, heading in the right direction that we feel like it needs to be. Concentrate on the fundamentals and things like that. So we're very pleased with him and the coaches. The girls' side, we've had them come up to some of our games this year and play at halftime and get involved with our kids and I think that's where it has to start. It has to start that young age and get enthusiastic about coming up and playing at the middle school and then coming up and play at the high school.
Hello to Kathy Lyles, says congratulations on show number 1790. Thank you. Linda Pierce watching in Ohio. Thank you. Reba Whitehead. Carl Wilson says, well said, Coach. There you go. Carl. He's
sure do.
He's a dandy, isn't
yes,
he?
He is.
Yeah.
Like I say, he's ref for many years for us at the club and everything, and he's always. I've just had to call him and ask him to come do something. He's been right there.
We ought to call him Stripes. I'll nickname him Stripes.
Stripes, yeah.
Because he's always wearing. Every time I was him, he's wearing stripes. A referee in stripes. Does a great job. Hello to Rick Ranson down in Pensacola. Said it's 68 and sunny down in Pensacola. So there you go. Hello to Baker. Baker says, ask Tim Hobbs who the best Yahtzee player is. I would assume she's going to say she's the best Yahtzee player. I would have guessed. All right, so basketball's done. What's next? The boys go.
All right, we're getting ready to start February 15th with our spring soccer sign-ups, and that's kindergarten up through U12. So any age through there. And then also on the 15th, we're going to start our T-ball, which is ages 4 and 5, kids that really have never played before and just starting out. and then our coach pitch, which is 5 and 6 year olds, that where the coach pitches to them and they hit from there. And if they can't hit that, then we let them hit off the tee also. But
cool.
But it's really a really good program for us. We've always we've always been very fortunate in having great coaches that stepped in and been through the process. They start with T-ball and work their way through, coach pitch. So we're really excited about that and getting back started. Like I say, our spring soccer is just growing. It grows. Our soccer grows every year that we've been involved with it. We partnered with ESA Soccer and kind of do a lot of things with them, so they're still involved with that, and it's growing. So we're really excited, and we look forward to another great season of both of those.
Before Shelley left, we put her the challenge to come up with some kind of reading incentive program, the Boys and Girls Club. I want to sponsor that, and so she said she would, and so we're going to work on that because I think it's awesome. You know this. I mean, my job here, calling ball games and doing this, if I couldn't read very good, I'd be in trouble. So reading is the key to everything.
Yes.
And it is. Yes. It's the key to everything.
After that, I mean, you look at athletics, and athletics is only going to take you so far in what you do, and you've got to get a basic education. There's not too many Jason Wittens around that you get to make a career out of it and everything. So, and even now, he'll tell you, I guarantee you come back and look, his education is playing a part now.
Oh, absolutely.
Once he's out of it and everything. So these kids have to develop that. It's like if you want to be a good basketball player, you got to develop fundamentals. If you want to be a successful adult, you've got to do the fundamentals of education.
Math is important. They're all important. But to me, the key to the whole thing, if you can't read and read proficiently to the next level and be, because it opens up doors to everything. So we want to help kids read. It's a big deal to me, and I couldn't do the show without being able to read. So there you go. Anything you want to leave us with?
Well, I just, we look forward to people signing up and getting involved. And I heard you ask Shelley about volunteers. We look for coaches all the time and referees, umpires, and things. So if anybody's interested in doing that stuff, just contact us at the club or email me or go to our website. And there's more information about our leagues on our website. So just look at that. And like I said, we look forward to people participating in what we're doing.
Social media, how do we find you?
It's on Facebook. And then, like I say, we've got our webpage, www.bgcecc.org.
There you go.
And they can find out information there.
See you next month?
Yes, sir, for sure.
Thank you,
bud.
sir. Get you something to eat. You hungry?
I didn't get this figure by not being hungry, bud.
Stop. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. My man's been over there. He ain't looked up. Now, he is absolutely wolfing it down. My buddy, Joseph Taylor, we got him next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
This is Pastor Fallow, Pleasant Beach Baptist Church in Elizabethton, and we'd love to have you come be with us. You and your family be with us on Sunday. I'm standing here in the lobby at our visitors table, or welcome table, and there's packets made up with tells you a little more about the church and get acquainted card, and then also a mug and some things in there for you to take with you to remind you to pray for us. And we've got a place for you and your family. We want you to come. Our goal is for you to know the Lord Jesus Christ as your Savior. But beyond that, to find your purpose and contentment in life of knowing Him, walking with Him, and serving Him each day. And so we want you and your family to come be with us Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Wednesday night. We're looking forward to seeing you soon. You can find a little more information about us online at pleasantbeachbaptist.com.
In Port Travis Deli, it's football time in Tennessee, as the late John Ward said. So Friday night, going to the ball game, come by and get your sandwiches. Tell us how you can help us.
Hey, just give us a call, 543-6128, and tell us what you like. White dark bread, we've got ham, turkey, roast beef, corned beef, pastrami, make a good steak sandwich. You want some chicken salad, some pickles and eggs. If you just want a snack, some people just like to snack at the ball game, don't really want to eat a big meal. We can take care of that for you. We got chips and drinks if you want to pack your cooler or whatever. Got anything you need.
Yep, 543-6128 is what you call, or the number you call, and he'll have it ready for you. So if you're heading to the game, how much time should we allow you to get them ready?
Usually about 10 to 15 minutes is a pretty good time.
Yep, 10 or 15 minutes.
About 10 to 15 minutes, we'll take care of you.
Yep, ready to go. 543-6128. Again, it will be an excellent opportunity to come by and get some great food.
Yep, love to serve you.
Love to serve you, absolutely. How do you find us on social media?
We got a Facebook page. You can look us up there, leave us some feedback, give us a like.
Yep. Friday night football, Saturday football, whenever you need sandwiches, here's the place to come. Port Travis Deli at 543-6128, one of our great sponsors here on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And we're back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Let's read the verse of the day again. I think that's worth talking about. Anytime you can talk about the Lord, it's worth talking about. The way I look at it. So, hope you do too out there. Cause,
absolutely.
Wow, but, as I said earlier in the show, you had that 7.8, I think it is, or 8.7 earthquake in Turkey and Syria. All of a sudden, the ground starts shaking and the buildings fall in on you, literally. So, why are you saying that, Tom? Because you got to lean on somebody.
Yeah.
Why would you not want to lean on the Lord?
Absolutely.
The book says in Matthew, He knows every hair on your head, every hair is numbered. He knows not even your mamas know everything. None of your mamas know that. And mamas know everything, don't they?
They sure do.
Oh, yeah. Your wife knows everything about those kids, doesn't
100%.
They could be out in a field of 50 kids, and she hears that one cry, mama's going to go. That's my baby.
Absolutely.
Am I right?
You got it, man.
Oh, absolutely. So here it is, Joshua 1:3. You want to read it?
No one will be able to stand up against you all the days of your life.
Yep.
As I was with Moses,
Yep.
so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you.
Man, oh, man, oh, man.
Mm.
It's God telling you that, folks. I will never leave thee nor forsake you. In layman's terms, forsake means turn my back on you. Ain't going to happen. That's powerful.
Our pastor has done a couple of messages from Joshua in the last few weeks, and it's just the faith that Joshua had. That's something to strive for.
Oh, yes. He had a lot of faith. And he, basically was running blind. I mean, he just assumed it was going to happen.
Yeah.
This is what faith is. So, anyway, we're live here again. We're talking Super Bowl. I got Kansas City 4-2 so far. I've been asking everybody this week who's going to win the Super Bowl. Who do you take?
It's going to be 5-2 Kansas City. I got the Chiefs.
What do you think the reason's going to be? Mahomes? Or?
Mahomes. As long as he's good to go, and all indications are that he's feeling good on that ankle, I just think he's going to make enough plays to win it. It'll be a close game, I would imagine, within 10 points. But I think the Chiefs just make a couple more plays in the end.
Defense. Who's got the better defense, Chiefs or the Eagles?
It seems like the Eagles may have the better defense, but I feel like that's why you rely on somebody like Mahomes, who can, if the play breaks down, he can get out of the pocket and still make something happen.
So if you put pressure on him, he being Mahomes, and he's not 100%, I don't think. I mean, he's had a week and a half now to get ready, and I'm sure they got a team of folks working on him. But if the defense can get in there like they did against the 49ers quarterbacks, can that be problematic?
It absolutely could. Yes, sir. The Chiefs are going to have to be able to run the ball. And that's something they don't really love to do, but they're going to have to get some type of run game going to keep those defensive ends, honest, so they can't just pin their ears back and get after Mahomes.
I have no clue. I haven't had a chance to sit down and really to even study. We've been doing a lot of basketball, but I want to sit down and look, because the key to most big games, key to every big game is a kicking game. Field goals, punts, punt returns, kickoff returns, block punts, so on and so forth. I have no clue who the kickers are to either team. Do you have a inkling as to who has a better kicking game?
Just thinking about the Chiefs in the last couple of years, I feel like their kicker's pretty good. I believe it's Harrison Butker is his name. Yeah. I believe. I don't know who the Eagles kicker is, but Butker's played in some big games, so that you'd have to think that helps. To have that big game experience.
Well, that 45-yarder to beat the Bengals. That's pretty big in crunch time.
Absolutely.
So we'll see, but kicking game's huge, and every game that determines something. I mean, you don't go back very far to a guy named Jackson Holly.
Oh yeah.
And Mr. Jackson nailed it. A field goal to beat Greenville.
Absolutely.
So, and there's been other plays down to Cyclones too, as far as kicking games. Carson Stressman blocking the point after.
That beautiful field goal from Tennessee, that ugly duck that went through. It went through.
Yeah. Carson Stressman blocking the south point after over here to preserve that win. Parker Hughes blocking the field goal attempt out of Daniel Boone to preserve that win that night. So, kicking game's always huge, always. So you're taking the Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
Close or a blowout?
Close game. I think this will be I think this will be a good Super Bowl. Sometimes they don't end up being so good, but I think this one's going to be good.
Are you a halftime guy? Watch or you turn off?
I don't really care about halftime. No. Halftime's usually the time for us to try to get our girls ready for bed. Try to watch the second half. We're rushing through the halftime. Come on, girls, let's get ready for bed.
Now, you're not watching Barney now. What are we watching?
Oh, we're not watching Rainbow High. The Super Bowl is one of those that Daddy gets the TV.
Yeah, but normally you're watching the Rainbow
High.
Rainbow High now.
Yes.
So you graduated from Barney to Rainbow High.
Yeah, and it's also a cartoon, but it's about these teenage girls in high school that.
Yeah. You ever watch Bob and Larry?
I have not.
You've not watched Bob and Larry?
Nope.
With the I just went totally blank. Bob and Larry. What is the name?
Wait, VeggieTales?
VeggieTales.
Yes, we watch VeggieTales. Sorry. I
went blank.
When you said Bob and Larry, I thought it was like a sitcom.
No, VeggieTales.
Yep, definitely watch VeggieTales.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I got about 28 DVDs of VeggieTales, and I'm ashamed to say, or maybe not, I still sit down and watch them.
They're good.
They're very good. They're very well written, and they leave a good message. And Bob and Larry VeggieTales. There you go. All right. Tennessee basketball. Was it 46-43 Saturday?
I feel like last week when I came on here and pumped them up, I jinxed them. They lose to Florida. They play the ugliest rock fight I've ever seen against Auburn. So I'm not going to talk them up this week. I'm just going to say you went 1-1. Let's just focus on going 2-0 this week.
Yeah.
You got a few games before Alabama comes to town. Try to win your games. I don't even know who they play Saturday, but they got Vanderbilt Wednesday. You got to come out and win that game soundly. It's at Vanderbilt. You just got to go in there and take care of business.
Yep. I'm not sure they play either. I want to see they play Kentucky one of these Saturdays up there. I don't know if it's this coming Saturday or it's the 19th. He's going to his phone. We are live here at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton. We want you to get signed up to win the free food we're giving away on Friday. 3 different winners going to win heart-shaped tins full of nuggets. Somebody's going to win full of cookies and brownies. Somebody's going to win one full of chicken minis. All you got to do is go to the YouTube and subscribe to the Tom Taylor Sports Show, and you're automatically qualified. Have you entered in yet?
I'm subscribed.
Are you already in?
I'm subscribed to your YouTube channel. Yes, sir.
Right, good. That means he's eligible. If you're not on there yet, you need to do that. You have until, I guess, Thursday night, because we're going to give them away. We'll announce the winners on Friday. This coming Friday gives you time to come in here and pick them up between now and Valentine's Day. So there you go.
So Tennessee plays Missouri Saturday. Missouri's been better than expected this year, but this is definitely a week you need to go 2-0.
Yeah.
Because these 2 games, and then Alabama's next Wednesday at Tennessee. So
then the following Saturday must be up in Kentucky too. They may have Alabama, Kentucky the same week. Maybe.
Yeah, that's.
Check on that.
You're right. Yep, Alabama then Kentucky. So definitely want to win these 2 games, but going into those 2, and we owe Kentucky one. So hopefully we'll win that one. If we can go 3-1 out of this stretch, I'd take that.
So next Wednesday, Alabama at home, and then next Saturday a week they'll be at Rupp Arena to battle Kentucky. Whew, that's a strong week there, brother.
That sure is.
Yeah. So Bradley Cannon, Elizabethton football, signing Thursday. We're going to stream it. He'll be going to play football at UVA Wise, which is the Cavaliers are doing a really good job, again, recruiting here in the local market.
Yeah, good for him. I feel like the Elizabethton is just producing so much talent right now. Guys are signing. I think Nate Stevens is signed with Cumberland.
Mm-hmm.
So we got guys that are going to play at the next level. And I think about Bradley. He's just come in and he's just worked so hard his whole career, and he's had a great career. So good for him.
Yep. Girls basketball at Elizabethton. The JV girls at Duggar ran the table, went 22-0 under Alex Ingram. Then you have the girls finished 15-9, finished third place in the tournament. The girls varsity at Duggar. The JV girls up at the high school just won the tournament Saturday, went 20. I think they finished up 26-1, if I'm not mistaken.
Goodness gracious!
And of course, the girls varsity is 4th in the state. The polls will come out here later this afternoon. They're 4th in the state. They're 22-4. They won 12 in a row. So,
man,
we're cooking.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it just seems like it's just going to keep on. It's just going to. The success if the JV team only lost 1 game, you think those girls will step up next year and the year after that. So the cupboard's not bare, as they say.
There's horses in the barn, as they say.
Yep.
No question. And then, of course, on the guys' side, they got a big winner of University of Iowa tonight to snap the losing streak. They're playing very, very hard. They've been kind of snake big, quite frankly, but they're playing hard. And so they will be at the girls and the guys will be at Science Hill on Thursday. So that's the next game. And then, of course, the tournament starts next Friday, the 17th, a week from this Friday. And it's all get started.
Well, and then the tournament's at Elizabethton, so that helps the boys, especially. The girls don't need any extra help. They'd beat you here, there, anywhere, but the boys could use any help they can get. So if they having the games at home is definitely going to be a benefit to them.
Yep. And they'll do the playing game by virtue of the regular season. They'll play next Friday night to either play, I would assume, either Easter Volunteer You got to win that one to keep the season going. So that's next Friday. We've got a lot of time between now and then. So let's see. We've covered Tennessee basketball. We've covered the Super Bowl. Have we covered Major League Baseball with the spring training getting ready to? They're all going to report to camp next Thursday. So we're moving right along, aren't we?
Man, the schedule just keeps going, and I can't wait to come on here in March, April, May and talk about Tennessee baseball.
Yeah.
Because they're number 2 in all the preseason polls.
Yep.
So Tennessee's an everything school now: football, basketball, baseball, women's basketball, softball. They got it rolling down there in Knoxville for sure.
I got Kirby Connell getting ready to be on the show either tomorrow or Wednesday.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
he seems like the nicest guy.
Oh, he's a great kid. I remember he was just a little tiny guy, little tiny fella when he's running around with his older brother Kevin.
Didn't he? Is he from the Tri-Cities area? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought so.
And his brother coaches at Crockett. So, yep. He said, man, Kirby wants to be on your show. I said, he does? Yeah. Okay.
All right.
He's the one with the handlebar mustache.
Yes.
Kirby Connell. Looks like Raleigh Fingers in college. So.
And the thing is, the cool thing about him to me is that he throws upper 80s, 90s, and he's considered a junk ball pitcher almost now, because these guys are throwing 96 plus, and when he comes in throwing high 80s, it's like these guys don't even know how to react to it.
Absolutely. Hello, Jason Blevins. Thank you. Kind words. Let's see. What's up, Joseph, says Jason Blevins.
Hey, man.
Baker says she loves your girls. Let me tell you what Jason Blevins did Saturday. This guy's good. I mean, he is good. He's an auctioneer in an hour. Actually, we started at 10. Yeah, we were almost right at an hour. He, with his auctioneering talents, got raised $10,000.
Oh my goodness!
In an hour.
Sheesh.
For the Cyclone baseball team. The final tab, by the way, with the silent auction and the live auction, everything all told, 2 days, Friday and Saturday, Elizabethton Cyclone baseball raised $27,000 plus in 2 days.
Wow. That just shows you just the power of the Cyclone community right there.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, man, it's
There's
great.
150, 200 people over there Saturday morning.
Man.
Eating Taz Irwin's biscuits and gravy. Hearing Jason Blevins, again, do the auctioneering. It's awesome. Good time.
And the best part, the baseball team, they don't have to focus on fundraising now.
No.
They've got their fundraiser out of the way. Now they can just focus on field stuff, and that's great.
Yeah. So they got money now to cover road trips and gloves and helmets and whatever they need. Baseball bats. You priced a baseball bat lately?
Oh my goodness.
$300 and $400 for a baseball bat. Anywhere between $200 and $400 for a baseball bat, for crying out loud. These aluminum bats. So anyway, Jason Blevins, I never worked with the man before. He's really, really good. Plus, he's a nice guy. So, and he's cares about this community.
He does.
Yep. So anyway, he is with Randall Birchfield Realty and Auctioneering, and he's the auction man.
He's a great guy. He's done some stuff for us in the past. He's awesome.
Yeah.
And getting back to Lisa, our girls absolutely adore her too. Lisa Baker. They ask me every week, can we go home with Lisa? I'm like, I don't even know. Like, I don't. What do you say? Like, did she invite you? Like, they love her so much.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
You're talking about Lisa Baker?
Lisa Baker. They love her.
The one that, the Lisa Baker?
The Lisa.
The
yes,
troublemaker?
Sir. Yeah.
The Yahtzee queen, apparently. So, supposed to ask Tim Hobbs who's the best Yahtzee player. So, I'm assuming Baker is. So, now, Mary Tipton says when they play card games, that they don't play well. They tend to get very competitive. Mrs. Tipton and Baker, so I don't know.
Well, their kids are great athletes, so you know that competitive nature has to come from somewhere. My wife's the same way too. You think she's the nicest person? You play a board game with her, she'll want to throw these rules in on you that you never even heard of.
Rip your juggler out of your head.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I just pray for Scotty every day. That's all I know. So, Scotty Baker, God bless him. So there you go. So good stuff. Thank you for coming by, sir.
Absolutely.
As always. So you got the Chiefs.
Got
and
the
a close
one. Chiefs in a close one.
Tennessee will be number 2 in the polls come out today.
I think they'll have to slip probably 4 or 5 or so.
Yeah. So,
but everyone keeps losing. So it's I don't know what you do. I guess Alabama will go to number 1 since Purdue lost. So 1 and 2 is Purdue and Alabama any way you look at it. And then after that, good luck filling out a bracket or not a bracket, but the polls.
The polls?
Yeah.
Which shows March Madness is very much wide open.
Oh, my goodness. If Tennessee could just not have these stretches where they can't make a basket, they're going to be in every game because their defense is so good. But, oh, man, they can frustrate you to no end on offense. Yeah. I'll just be honest about it.
Yeah. We had Bryce Van Huss on the game the other night. Bryce is one of the managers for Tennessee men's basketball. He said, so who do you hang out with? Me and Santiago go out and get to eat sometime. He's dropping these names. He wouldn't. He said he's the manager. He's around all these guys all the time.
You know what's great about Santiago? So he's from Uruguay, and then he went to Australia to this camp that they had. Now he's at Tennessee. But if you heard him, he's got an accent that's part Uruguayan, part Granger County. Like, it is great. I love hearing him talk.
I tell you, I want to meet. Forget the player. I want to meet Rick Barnes.
Yes.
Bryce N.O. says he is exactly what you see, the man of faith. He walks it, he talks it, and he's on my bucket list. I don't get a chance to meet him. I'd love to go down and meet Rick Barnes.
I think you got the end now with Bryce. I think if Bryce, becomes a sophomore or junior manager, I think he can get you the goods.
Would love to meet Rick Barnes.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, just sit around and ask him what his favorite book in the Bible is, or just men of faith. Somebody asked me, a couple of weeks ago, if I could meet. I'm not too starstruck, but there's 3 people I'd want to meet. One of them's gone, was Billy Graham.
Yes.
That would be Charles Stanley and Larry Bird.
Oh yeah.
If I could meet the Bird Man.
That'd be sweet.
Oh baby, he could play. He could light them up. Goodness gracious. But anyway, and I'd like to meet Rick Barnes too. He seems to be, and Bryce confirmed it. He said, "What you see is what you get." There's a lot of guys on a team are men of faith too.
Oh yeah, and I think when Dick Vitale, when he did the last game, he said that when he was going through his cancer treatments every day, Rick Barnes would send him like a personalized prayer. Even after Tennessee lost a heartbreaking game, he still sent Dick Vitale a message just telling me he was praying for him, lifting him up. So I'm with you. If I had a son that was a good basketball player, I'd definitely want him to go to Tennessee. And he coaches the guys hard, so don't think he's like this big softy. Like, he's hard on them, but you can tell it's from a place of love.
Tough love.
It reminds me like a Ryan Presnell, honestly. Yeah.
I appreciate you coming, sir.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
What'd you eat, by the way?
I got chicken nuggets and fries.
Nuggets and fries.
Yes, sir.
Heading back to the office.
Yes.
How's Ivy Hall Nursing Home doing?
Ivy Hall's doing great. We're accepting residents, short-term, long-term. We accept Medicare, all major insurances. If you need some rehab, keep us in mind.
Yep. Great place. Love going up there.
Yes, sir.
We go up and sing at Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah, the Singing Cyclones. Had a blast. Talk soon.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. I know you got a meeting to get to. Quick break. We'll be right back. We're live here at Chick-fil-A. We'll do some more sports right after this. Some college football involving Alabama. All about that next year on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
My name is Michael Vance, Vice President of Advanced Heat Pump Systems. Advanced Heat Pump Systems has been open and providing service for over 35 years. The services we provide are installation and service of home heating and cooling systems. Our company's goal is to provide quality service for our customers. The reason you should hire Advanced Heat Pump Systems is because we offer a dependable, quality, trained technician to service your heating and air conditioning.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Hi, this is Big Country. Have a great day, and as my buddy Tom says, bloom where you're planted.
And back with the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Got some sports to run through here before we run out of time. Always thank you for being with us. Thanks to all our guests today. We had a ton of them. We love it. So we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be at Double C Western Supply tomorrow, kicking off the Valentine's Day sale. Let's take a look at some baseball. Max Fried, the Braves, losing in salary arbitration over the weekend. God bless him. He'll make $13.5 million instead of $15 million. Well, now he's going to do it, but he's going to do it, I guess. $13.5. So Fried matches the $13.5 million Garrett Cole won in 2019. So he won the arbitration last year. This year he lost, but he still He's going to be the 29-year-old left-hander, 14-7 last year for the second straight season. And again, Max Fried will now make $13.5 million this season to pitch for the Atlanta Braves. If you're a Dodgers fan, you'll be happy to know that they're going to retire the number 34 jersey of Fernando Valenzuela during a 3-day celebration this summer. He was part of 2 World Series champion teams, winning the 1981 Rookie of the Year Award and Cy Young Award. 6-time All-Star during 11 seasons with the Dodgers. Valenzuela will join Pee Wee Reese, Tommy Lasorda, Duke Snyder, Gil Hodges, Jim Gillum, Don Sutton, Walter Alston, Sandy Koufax, there's some names, folks, Roy Campanella, and Jackie Robinson, and Don Drysdale, with retired numbers. Fernando Valenzuela, 34, about to be put on the shelf as far as a number coming up this summer for the Dodgers. Kansas City Royals finalizing Zach Greinke's $8.5 million contract for the upcoming season, bringing back a well-known and veteran arm to their otherwise young starting rotation. He's 39 years old, and so Greinke got his career started in Kansas City. 20-year career. It's had stops in Milwaukee, the Angels, the Dodgers, the Diamondbacks, and Houston. Zach Greinke back with the Kansas City Royals. All right, that's some baseball. College basketball yesterday. Third-ranked Houston defeats Temple by 16. So the Cougars split the regular season with Temple. Cougars win by 16. Tonight you have 2 games on tap. 23rd-ranked Miami hosting Duke in Florida, and 8th-ranked Kansas hosting the Texas Longhorns tonight in Big 12 basketball. That'll be in Kansas. All right. College football. He's back on the scene. Former coach on the staff of Tennessee, Baylor, Florida State, Carolina Panthers, University of Miami last year, and Clemson. He's been there as well. Kevin Steele back as the defensive coordinator for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Steele, 64 years old, a lengthy history around Southeast coaching, was member of Nick Saban's initial coaching staff at Alabama back in 2007. So he worked at Auburn too. So he is coming back as the defensive coordinator, replacing Pete Golding, who left to go to Ole Miss and work with Lane Kiffin. So the coaching carousel continues. Kevin Steele back in Tuscaloosa to help Nick Saban with the Alabama Crimson Tide. All right. All righty, let's see. Have you bid on these items right here yet? You have until tomorrow to do this at 6 o'clock. Here's the estate of Tiny Nunley. Here it is, collinsandcompany.info. collinsandcompany.info is where you want to go with David Collins, auctioneer. Let's see. Showroom floor, stuff that was on the showroom floor. Most of it was there and has never been used. It's brand new stuff, basically. Sofas, recliners, end tables, coffee tables, nightstands, beds, dressers, box springs, mattresses, dining chairs, tables, curio cabinets, area rugs, pictures, appliance parts, floor-to-ceiling area rug display racks, and a whole lot more. Over 500 lots. collinsandcompany.info is where you go to bid on it, and it's good through tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. It's an online auction event. Furniture warehouse liquidation auction. Again, there it is. It is the estate of Tiny Nunley from Nunley Furniture, and there it is. There's just some of the pictures of some of the stuff that you can merchandise, you can bid on. Again, at collinsandcompany.info. All right, this just started today. This is an online auction for a great investment home on Sims Hill Road here in Elizabethton. 2-bedroom, full bath, 864 square feet, 242 Sims Hill Road. There it is. There's a picture of it. Go online again at collinsandcompany.info and bid on this house. Online auction. You see it started this morning, goes until Valentine's Day at 6 o'clock next Tuesday. So it has all the information about that there on the site. So go ahead and do that. All right. Let's take a look at high school basketball. Tomorrow night, here's who's playing where. It's the final week of the regular season, so there's a lot of good basketball tomorrow night. Science will be at Westridge. Dobbins Minute at Crockett tomorrow night. Morristown East will be in Gray to battle Daniel Boone. Actually Boones Creek at the school where they're playing now. Unicoi County plays at Sullivan East. Tennessee High hosting Volunteer. We're going to have Michael McMeans on the show tomorrow. Coach McMeans, the head coach of the Tennessee High Vikings. Unaka at South Green, North Green at Hampton. There's the showdown tomorrow night. North Green at Hampton. Whoo, that is a biggie for first place. And University High at Cloudland. Those are big. As Barney told Andy, it's going to be big, Andy. That's a big one. North Green and Hampton tomorrow night. Science Hill Western is going to be big. You have DB at Crockett. That's 1-2. Dobbinsman at 7-0. Crockett at 4-3. That's 1-2 on the boys' side tomorrow night in Jonesboro. Let's see. Science Hill and Westridge girls right in the middle of the pack. DB at Crockett. Big one tomorrow night. Crockett trying to avoid the upset by Dobbinsman. DB will be upset-minded for sure. And then again, as we said, you have North Green and Hampton tomorrow night, and boys and girls basketball. That'll be a barn burner too. That'll be played in Hampton, right up the road at Hampton High. So there you go. Big ball games tomorrow night. All right, that's going to do it from here. I want to say thanks to, well, she's here. Mary Tipton's in the house. Mary's here interviewing some new people. They're always looking for new help here at Chick-fil-A. So she's doing just that. Love Mary Tipton. She's an awesome lady, her and Tommy. Love coming over and being a part of their, I guess, family. We're here so much, or almost. In fact, the joke was to the playground reopened, I had a room back here because I'm here so much. But that's all right. I love it. So tomorrow, Double C Western Supply. Wednesday, right back here. Thursday, we'll be at Lingerfield Drug Center. And Friday, we'll be at Food City here in Elizabeth and kicking off the Super Bowl and the Valentine's Day weekend. One more time, if you've not, please subscribe. Please go and subscribe on YouTube to the Tom Taylor Sports Show and get yourself qualified to win some free food. We're going to give it away again Friday morning. 3 heart-shaped tins. Somebody's going to win. Maybe you. Got to get qualified. All you got to do is subscribe to the Tom Taylor Sports Show on YouTube and you're in. A heart-shaped tin full of chicken minis. A heart-shaped tin full of cookies and brownies. And then someone else is going to win. 3 different winners. Someone else is going to win heart-shaped tin full of chicken nuggets. Why would you not? It's free food. So I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't. So can't very well try and win something off my own show. I think it would work. So anyway, let's read one more time the verse today and we're going to get out of here. Get ready to work on the rest of our day. Joshua 1:3 says, no one will be able to stand up against you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses. Obviously he was with Moses, folks. He helped him part the Red Sea. Can you imagine that? You just go up here to Watauga Lake and have God right across that lake, split it, have the walls of water, and the Bible says it was dry. I always think that's so unique. As not only did God part the Red Sea, but the Bible says in Genesis that the floor of the sea was dry. It wasn't like they were slopping through mud holes and, up to their ankles in water. It was dry lake bed, which means when he does something, he does it all the way. As I was with Moses, so will I be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. The verse of the day, Joshua 1:3 out of the Old Testament. That'll do it. Back with you tomorrow. Out of time, we sincerely thank you, viewers. Thanks for watching show number 1791. Our guests today have been Rick Anderson and Shelley Parham from the Boys and Girls Club. We got to start with the 3 ladies. We presented to them Tom Taylor Sports Show sweatshirts. Molly Glover, Tommy Tuberville, and Brenda Lewis. We thank you. Those ladies stopping by and giving them winning, or not winning, I just got them for them because they're cute as buttons. Those ladies are cute. They said, we're just old women coming over to talk and hanging out with Tom Taylor. There you go. Who else to have on the show? Joseph Taylor, Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Rick Anderson, we mentioned. Gosh, I had a bunch of them come through here. Who else did I have? Oh, Leslie Broccoli from Sycamore Shoals State Park. I think I got them all. Didn't I? Hope I didn't forget about Joseph Taylor, Ivy Hall Nursing Home. I think I got them all. Been a busy day. Back tomorrow. More guests. We'll be at Double C Western Supply tomorrow, kicking off the Valentine's Day sale at Double C, where starting tomorrow, everything in the store and online will be 14% off for Valentine's Day. All right? All right, let's close it with this right here. Can we have her come on one more time? And we'll step aside and get out of here. You find her real quick. There she is. Molly Tipton talking about the Super Bowl Valentine's weekend from Chick-fil-A. From Chick-fil-A, let's start with the app. Never wait in line again. Tell me about that, would you please?
So with our Chick-fil-A One app, you can place a mobile order in 3 different ways. The first way is you can place it through the drive-thru and come through, and whenever you check in with one of our team members, we start getting your meal prepared. Then we also have a mobile carry-out option, which once you click that you're here, your order will pop up with our screens, and we'll be able to prepare that for you and set it on our carry-out table as well. And our biggest one is our mobile dine-in. These little table tents are on the tables at the store. You can scan the QR code to be able to download the app. You just place your order on the app, scan the little number that's sitting on your table, and you just can sit down and we'll bring your food out to you whenever it's ready. It's a really great way to be able to not have to wait in line, especially if you have small children or can't stand in line for so long when we do get busy. It's a great way to just be able to sit down and we'll bring your meal right out to you whenever it's done.
That's awesome. That is cool. And people do it all the time, don't they?
Yeah, it's a really great tool.
Yep. Easy to do, folks. Coming up, store will be closed on Super Bowl Sunday, but you can still get Chick-fil-A to be part of your Super Bowl party. How's that work?
You can. So if you just call the store or go online, we call them our chilled trays. You can get a nuggets or a strips chilled tray. You just we chill it down for you and you pop it in your oven. It comes with reheat instructions the same way so it's the same way to get Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. Whenever you do it, you can make chicken wings. Sometimes we'll make wings with our strips and put buffalo and some Sweet Baby Ray's sauce with them and toss them in, so you can make wings that way too.
And it has reheat instructions on it, right?
It does, yeah. It tells you how long and what temperature to put your oven at. I don't know it off the top of my head, but it's a great way to get Chick-fil-A on a Sunday.
Yep. And you would encourage folks to order early as possible so you have it ready to go.
Yep.
There you go. Pick it up on Saturday, the 11th.
Yeah.
Super Bowl will be on the 12th. Then a couple days later will be the Day of Love, Valentine's Day. How's Chick-fil-A going to work with that?
We have our heart trays. You can get a 6-count cookie tray or a 10-count mini during breakfast until 10:30, so you can take someone some cookies or some chicken minis in the morning for breakfast in one of our little heart-shaped trays. They're real cute. I don't think they've came in yet, but they should be here soon. We'll start serving everything through those once we get them until Valentine's Day.
Would you encourage us to pre-order for that too?
If you want to. We should have plenty. We should have plenty, yeah.
Okay. For Valentine's Day, which will be on Tuesday, the 14th, obviously. So there you go. So the app, Super Bowl Sunday, and Valentine's Day with Chick-fil-A, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Taylor Sports Show, and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. And a big thank you again to Molly Tipton. That's going to do it. Back with you tomorrow, Double C Western Supply. You know what we're going to say as we close out the show. Bloom where you're planted. Make a difference where you are. Bloom where you're planted. And win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching show number 1791, originating today from Chick-fil-A here in Elizabeth. And have a great rest of your Monday. Man, it's gorgeous outside. And be thankful for what you have and what you've got. We don't thank the good Lord enough for what he does for us. First and foremost, he went up and died on the cross for us. I didn't deserve that. You didn't either. Thanks. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. So long from Chick-fil-A.